Got it smoke after stove, I'm so gonna smoke. They tell me to quit, don't listen what I'm told. They help me forget that this world is so cold. I don't even know what I'm chasing no more. Tell me what I want, just keep searching on. It's never enough, cup after cup, blunt after blunt. I wouldn't get one if I could find a flaw.
What up, Cartillions? So I struggled so much with the title of this video. I was like, okay, DIY patches for your backpack, sweet backpack ideas. How to pack lightly and effectively. Oh, how to just do carry-on and no luggage. So basically couldn't decide, so all of that will be addressed in this video. So I kind of use my backpack and the patches as like a charm bracelet sort of thing. So when my friends or my family go away, they'll get patches that remind them of me or just the place that they went, they bring them back and I put them on my bag. And my collection is continually growing, and it's just like a really cool thing rather than charms for a bracelet but on your backpack, so I can take it wherever I adventure. So enough said about that, let's get to it.
Step 1 is to arrange the patches on your bag however you think it looks best. I'm so picky, so it took a while. Put your iron on the hottest setting it can go to. Once it's heated up, place a towel or cloth over the patch on the bag and place the iron on top of it for a few minutes and continue to check on the patch. If it's stubborn, put the iron directly on the patch and flatten it out. And just continue to do that with all the patches until you're done.
So I'm like super Canadian, as you can see by my Drake inspired hat here. But I'm going to California for the first time ever in 12 days, and I am so stoked. So next up, I want to show you what I'm putting in my backpack for vacation. And I'm only taking a carry-on and no luggage, and you may think I'm absolutely crazy by doing that, but honestly, it is totally doable. My first tip is to ditch the hair tools. Like straighteners, blow dryers, curling wands, they take up so much room in my luggage. And whatever, you're on vacation, you deserve to relax, and so does your hair. There's also so many trendy 2016 hairstyles to do to keep that concealed, like those French braids, Dutch braids, things like that. My next advice is wear all of your big stuff on the plane, including any heavier sweaters, any clunkier shoes, and only pack like flip-flops or light shoes in your luggage because those are dang heavy, and I'm not very strong. As for clothing, and I have so much clothing, and I have attachment issues, so I want to bring it all. But I'm going to South, so I'm packing just like light rompers and smaller stuff that I can hopefully just shove in, you know? If you can't pick your favorites, you can't weed out the baddies, and you just gotta shove her in there, buddy. My next tip is to bring the mini versions of things like sunscreen and hairspray and things like that, because you probably won't end up using the full ones anyways, so why bother? And if you're against that idea, then just buy it when you're there or borrow it off somebody else. My next piece of advice is to consider the fabric choices for your clothing. So if you have a thicker fabric or ones that don't fold as nicely or go with something else, it might be best to just leave those behind. A big one is to not pack your bag fully full to the brim, because that leaves you no room for souvenirs and hello. Okay, so maybe some of these things are super obvious, but I hope they're helpful because I know when I'm going on vacation I get all stressed and anxious and I forget about the little things and overpack too much and just, it gets a little crazy. So I hope these tips are really helpful, and I'll definitely show you what's in my backpack. I am driving the coast on Highway 1 in California, and there are so many cool places to stay over and things like that, but I want to do it for the cheapest amount possible. So we're going to drive around Big Sur and areas like that, and we are going to bring this cute and very aesthetic hammock that I bought for like $20 on AliExpress, bless that site. But so we can sleep in it or even just lounge in it or take really cool photos, which is usually my motive for a lot of cute aesthetic things. This Moschino humongous iPhone case. And it probably won't even go in my backpack because I'll wear it on my phone all the time. But what I love about it, despite its super cuteness for photos and just looking cool, it has this like, obviously, hanger ting, so that I can't lose it, can't like, you know, be mugged or whatever. Not saying that I will be, I'm just, you know, to cover all my bases. Let's see what else is in here. Ooh, festival tattoos. They're all crinkly right now, but they're so cute. And I also bought these on AliExpress, which rocks. They're like 60 cents, so worth the crinkles and everything. This is another tattoo that I got. It's the map of the world, and I just love it for, again, photographic purposes. I might put it on my wrist or maybe the back of my neck. Just like makes a really cool photo, especially when traveling. So the next thing in my backpack are my FIF tickets, bracelets, tickets, and they are for, yes, the FIF festival, obviously, but I'm mainly going to see Young Thug, and if you love him, I love you, and I can't wait. And they're also like one of my favorite colors, so pretty happy about. As for the less exciting things in my backpack, I have my camera, laptop, and oodles of chargers for all of the above. But I'm traveling with my boyfriend who doesn't pack very much, so my next tip is to travel with someone who travels lightly and use their suitcase. I would love to bring this little guy on the plane, but he would pee on the plane 100%. Subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff to keep up with my California adventures and more cartel stuff.